Hello Aquarius, welcome or welcome back to Moon Alchemy Tarot. My name's Isabella. If you're new here, I'll just introduce you to the way I work, and that is I will draw some meditation cards here, Oracle or Tarot, meditate with them for however long it takes, receive a vision from Spirit, sitting in your energy and being guided by the cards I have drawn. Whatever I see, I will write down for you in the way that I saw it, and then I will read it out to you here in the reading, so hopefully you can feel and move through this vision that Spirit has intended for you to see as I experienced it, okay? So first I'm going to talk about your energy here a little bit, and we're going to read the vision, and then I'm going to do a tarot reading, okay? If you'd like your own personal vision from Spirit, I do offer those readings, and that is in the description box below, as well as other beautiful ways of supporting me. So thank you. And so Aquarius, I'm seeing here your overall energy is about a relationship, something or someone you feel very distant from is about to reconnect. You are embracing something here that brings you closer to a divine connection, okay? And note that probably for most of you, this is a connection within yourself, because you also had falling. Okay, so I feel that you are letting yourself fall into this connection. And so this has to come from within. You have to accept that something is happening. You have to accept release, letting go of some form of control or events or people, so that you can directly fall into alignments with this new connection, okay? And that is going to take inner strength, a new energy that you're collaborating with, okay? This could also be about a person, an actual physical love connection, relationship. You also had the child energy come out. Okay, so this could be your inner child coming out. This could be you actually connecting to a child, a physical child, or this is just a very young, youthful, playful relationship or connection here that's showing up. Please take how it resonates for you, because these are collective Aquarius energy readings, as you know. So relax, take a deep breath, center yourself, and try and see the vision as I saw, sitting with your meditations from Spirit. You awaken with no memory of how you got there. The ground beneath you pulses like a heartbeat, slow and distant, like a drum echoing in deep water. Around you, the sky swirls in unnatural colors. Amethyst clouds, copper stars. A forest leans in on all sides. Impossibly tall, branches woven like ribs. Then a rustle. You turn. A child stands at the edge of the clearing. Their face is partly hidden behind tangled hair and a soot-streaked cheek. Their hands hang at their sides, slightly curled, as if still ready to fight or run. There's something almost familiar in the set of their jaw, their angle of their stance. Not just fear, not just defiance. Recognition flickers in your gut like the moment before lightning strikes. The child says nothing, but their eyes plead, "Don't leave me." You nod. You don't know why, but you do. And together you walk into the dark. You hear it before you see it, the roar of something ancient and hollow, as if the ground itself is breathing through cracked stone. The trees part suddenly to reveal a yawning ravine that splits the world in two. It is impossibly deep, shrouded in violet fog. The only way across, a narrow bridge of crumbling stone. No rails, barely wide enough for a single footstep. The child hesitates. You do too. We have to move, you say. The child lifts their chin, but their knees tremble. You step onto the bridge. The stone groans beneath you, and a rush of vertigo nearly pulls you over. Behind you, the child begins to walk. Wind howls from the canyon, but it isn't wind. It's voices. Your voice. Soft at first, then louder, overlapping. You're not strong enough. They'll leave you again. It's your fault. You stumble. You clutch your head. The child covers their ears and drops to their knees. You shout over the noise. Don't listen. I hear them everywhere, the child screams, voice cracking open like glass. And then, without thinking, you move. You dance. You let your body shift into what it remembers. The way you used to spin in secret, arms stretched wide like wings, hoping someone might see. You step forward, not away from the fear, but through it. Each movement lands solid, defiant, graceful. The child watches, then mimics. You reach out your hand. Together, you start to move in rhythm, step by step. The stone sings beneath you, the voices fade, and suddenly the bridge seems sturdier, like it remembers its purpose. Every leap, every breath between the two of you becomes more than survival. It becomes music. By the time you reach the other side, you're both sweating, shaking, but your hands are still clasped tight. The ravine behind you falls silent. The forest gives way to a clearing bathed in moonlight, though no moon hangs above. At the center stands a tree grown from glass and bone. Its branches hang low, heavy with shards that hum with sorrow. Beneath it, a door made of mirrors pulses with inner light, soft, red, rhythmic. The child steps closer, their reflection fragmented across the surface. It wants something from us, they whisper. You press your hand to the glass. It cuts you. Blood trickles down your palm and the mirror drinks it. A voice rises from inside. Give what you've hidden, what you most protect. You don't move, you don't breathe. The child closes their eyes, reaches inside their chest, and pulls something glowing and delicate from their ribs. A small golden sphere. It pulses with laughter, wonder, light. They hold it out, tears in their eyes. I didn't want to lose this, they say, but it's the only way through. You want to stop them, but they offer it freely, and the sphere melts into the door. Now it's your turn. You feel for something inside yourself, and your fingers close around a jagged, cold stone. Shame, grief, rage, too old to name. You want to turn away, but the child takes your other hand and nods. You place the stone in the door. The mirror explodes outward in a rain of light. You step into a room made of memories, your old room, but twisted, floating pages, torn photos, drawings you forgot you ever made. A mobile above the bed spins slowly, hung with stars that blink in and out. And then you notice movement. Shadows rise. They take form. A parent's disappointed face, a teacher's mockery, a friend's silence. But worse, so much worse, is your own face, sneering, spitting, accusing. You'll never be enough, it hisses, not without me. The child shudders, backs away. You step forward, but the shadows close in. There is no escape, unless unless you move. So you do a single step, then another. You begin to dance, not perfectly, not even gracefully, just honestly. The child watches, then rises and joins. You spin together, ducking and twisting around shadow forms, your breath sinking. The shadows reel, confused, because this movement, this union, has no fear in it, only truth. Together you leap, light as fire. The shadows burst like glass in sunlight. You land. The room is quiet. The child stands before you, breathing hard. And then they smile, not like a stranger, like a memory you had tried to forget. And suddenly it clicks. The shape of their eyes, the scar on their knee, the way they hold themselves when they're scared. Who are you, you ask, even though you already know. Their voice is soft, steady. I'm the part of you that never stopped dancing. Your throat tightens, your vision blurs. I left you behind, but I waited. They reach out their hand, and when you take it, you see yourself whole, not broken, not divided, just true. So for the majority of you, for the energies that I've connected with here today, of course my readings are timeless. Whenever you see this, this is a connection within yourself that you heal, you bond with, and you meet with, and you integrate with, okay? You connect with in union to heal. You dance with, you accept, you confront a past version of you or past occasion or chapter, and you realize that you left a part of you behind at that point in time. And now you are ready to combine with this childlike or past version of yourself, or inner child energy aspect of yourself, or maybe a physical child, okay? But for most of you, it's a part of you that you are connecting with, creating with, and healing through the creation, the dancing, to become a more whole version of you today, so that tomorrow and in the near future, you can be true to who you are. You can be true and dedicated to the connection, to your relationship with you, okay? And when you're aligned like this, it's the only way forward. To be aligned with yourself, to be whole with yourself, is to be the version of yourself that invites abundance, that creates abundance, that can move through challenges in the future. Whole would mean to be true to who you are, and nothing can shake or break you because you are whole. You know that even if things fail, you've got you've got your back. So let's see what this current situation is for you at this time, Aquarius, okay? Besides what we've already shed light on, besides the inner child, okay, I'm gonna do two cards because for some of you, this is actually a connection, a relationship that is healing, okay? And it is healing in a way, your past selves, the connection that the relationship that you've been in, that you are in probably still, in order for you to heal this connection, this relationship with this person, you have to go back, because your relationship was more innocent before, it was more childlike before, it was more connected, it was more pure in the way that you would dance and you would be whole together as one union, okay? But for others of you, like I said, it's a part of you. So I'm going to do one for the relationship people, okay, that are connected to a person within this reading, and the other side of the coin here, where some of you are connecting with yourself in some way, an aspect of you. So one for each. What's the current situation for the people that are in a relationship with another person. And what is the current situation for those that are connecting with their inner child, their past selves? Okay. So the Queen of Pentacles has come forth here for those of you that are in a relationship with a person. This is about finding a stability within the circumstance, the situation that you and this person are in. It's about working with what you have. Okay, so your current situation is you're no longer trying to grasp at straws or be unrealistic. You are looking at what's directly in front of you and the energies that are existing right now. The kind of problems or the obstacles that you have within this relationship. You're being very practical and you are trying to move forward with this other person, hoping, I'm hearing, that they will also rise to this sort of level with you and see eye to eye and say, look, hey, we've got this is the problem, or this is the challenge, or this is what's happened. Let's focus on these practical aspects, and you're ready to confidently move through this with this other person. Whether or not this other person is actually stepping up and meeting you eye to eye, I'm not sure. I'm not going to dig into that more either. If you'd like a personal reading, I do offer those where we can go into that further. But that's kind of your current situation here, okay? You're working on it. You're working through it. You're working through the things you need to work through, and your person needs to work through the things that they need to work through. And only then can you kind of integrate and come from this distance place that you've been in your relationship to a more connected space. For those of you that are connecting and healing to an aspect of yourself, you have the Star. Your current situation is all about healing. Your journey is a journey of hope, of renewal, and finding your purpose, and letting the heavy energies that have been dragging you down, releasing them, freeing that part of you, that inner child, that aspect of you that so clearly needs to be integrated with you once more. So healing, okay, release, hope being restored, a feeling, an energy of this is destiny. This is always who you've been. And so now you realize that and you're like, this is who I've been, and it is a part of me who I am now. And I've been ignoring this. And so now you are letting yourself fall, right? You are catching yourself, that version of you. You are allowing that release so that you can connect with this past version and merge so that you can heal. So what is an energy guiding Aquarius at this time? The Empress. Nurturing, soothing, okay? Being good to yourself, being kind to yourself, giving yourself the nourishment, the patience, the love, the connection that you deserve, and it's coming from you. You are no longer, just like same goes for the relationship side. This is for both sides. You're no longer looking at what you need from others, or you're no longer seeking for direction outside. You're going within you. And you realize now that the answer is you. the answer to your healing, to your connection, to the relationships you seek, to the fulfillment you desire, you will get there only as a whole, healed version of yourself. And the Empress is about taking care of yourself. It's about loving yourself through this journey, dedicating and nurturing your body, your soul, how you feel, giving back to yourself unapologetically. Okay? So what is an energy that you are resisting but you need to let more of in? Oops. Ace of Pentacles. And look at that. It says resisting down here. So you are resisting acting. You are resisting the active, like activating something. The energy. A start. The first step. Okay? You need to act. Do not resist the change that wants to come through. The more you resist it, the bigger like this uncomfortable elephant in the room becomes. It is time for you to act now. It's time for you to listen to that activation, okay? And move. Find your inner strength. You can do this, Aquarius. I believe in you, okay? Tell me a little more here. What is this action? Some more information on what Aquarius needs to act upon. Oops. Got, interesting. Got Taurus and Pisces here. So maybe some of you are in that relationship aspect. You are dealing with a Taurus or a Pisces. That is coming through. And maybe it's about learning who you're dealing with. Learning how a Taurus or a Pisces here would react to certain things, and maybe learning more about them and how their astrology affects them. Okay, that could be for someone in a physical relationship with a Taurus or Pisces. The Page of Pentacles. More action, taking the first step, and not only taking it, like recognizing it, but also taking it then and making things happen with your curiosity and the connection, the direct connection to the energy that you are acting with, okay? Don't be afraid to let your guard down, okay? Let your hair down, experiment. Maybe you don't know how to act yet, and that's okay. Maybe you still need to experiment. Maybe you need to, you know, try new things or ask more questions or seek more knowledge, okay? So it's okay. Don't be hard on yourself if you don't know how to act right now. It will come to you in time, okay? Let's get a card for general advice. King of Swords. Let's get one more. Clarify the King of Swords here. King of Cups. Very masculine energy, about taking control, about wisdom, the courage to act, the courage to sit with your emotions rather than speaking them first, processing your thoughts and emotions, and then deciding what the best move forward is before speaking it, before acting, okay? Like planning logically and emotionally. Even though you're letting yourself fall, even though you're letting yourself embrace that part of you that you left behind or you abandoned or you feel needs to be healed in order to be whole, there's still a strategy that Spirit is wanting you to confront in a way, okay? Because maybe your situation requires it. Maybe you are, you know, you have responsibilities or whatever this is for you. Remember to think and wait for the right moment, the proper energy that makes you feel like this is the right thing to do at that time, okay? Let's get one more, just general message or advice here for Aquarius. Justice. The truth will come out. If you are wondering about a person or what to do next or how to move through this or how this is all going to play out, I just feel that someone is like, how and why and what is the truth? And the truth will come out as you move forward in a balanced state. Don't just heed the advice that Spirit has given in this reading. Don't overthink, don't overact, don't overreact. But at the same time, don't just stand still either, you know? It feels right as you're moving. Move at your own pace. Be true to your journey and your alignment, and the truth will find you, okay? You will see yourself whole in the end. You will heal what needs to be healed, and you will leave behind the things that need to be left behind. Because on one side, you're relinquishing the control, but on the other, you're also keeping pace with the control that means the most, okay? So you're not letting yourself just spiral, right? Is a good way to put it. But instead, you are letting yourself fall with a more graceful energy of, this is what I'm choosing. I'm choosing to let myself fall this way. No one is forcing me, or I'm not rushing. I am patient and I'm letting myself move through this with the proper energies, with the proper advice, and in the proper time that I need to. And yeah, thank you, Aquarius. I think that's a beautiful message, and I will see you guys next time.